Order that any refunds received from the date of marriage through the date of divorce be divided equally by the parties, with Milena Midtoy being entitled to 50% and Nicholas Michael Pollan being entitled to 50%. So if there's a tax refund, she'll get half of it, I'll get half of it. Makes sense, right? Order any liability from the date of marriage to the date of divorce be paid solely by Nicholas Pollan. So if there was a tax bill, I would have to pay for all of the taxes. But if there's a refund, Milena would get half of it. Order that the parties file separate tax returns and partitions as January 1st, 2026, and each party be liable for their own respective taxes for 2026 and each awarded respective returns for 2026.
Okay, Milena should have taken the 50% off the rip and move on. If Nick didn't want to give more or whatever, perfectly fine. She should have just taken 50% and fucked off. I'm on Milena's side on that, right? And you know what's crazy? I think Nick is also on Milena's side on that one. That if it was 50%, everybody fucks off, move on, right? Opening the can of worms at that point is just bad.
Makes sense to me. Up next, injunctions. And this is where it gets a little bit confusing. I'll try my best to explain it for everyone. Order Nicholas Michael Pollan be restrained and enjoined from making any public statements, whether written, verbal, or visual, regarding the ongoing litigation and the parties' divorce, unless mutually agreed upon in writing by the parties and filed with him.
You have 50%. And this is what I just said. I said Nick is also on her side because it's 50-50.
So that essentially says that me, and you notice her name's not there, but me and me alone can't talk about it. So essentially anyone involved with me whatsoever cannot talk about this divorce. Spoiler, that did not get granted because obviously we're talking about it now. I'll explain why that didn't get granted, because essentially that's an infringement on my First Amendment right to the Constitution of the United States of America, which is freedom of speech.